mess.
Pardon?
I said my chair's a mess because Bear keeps jumping in it. Good morning.
Morning.
Cheers. Love you.
Love you. Cheers.
Good morning.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Saturday. And guess what?
What?
We're free. Free from camp host work.
Oh.
That is.
I was like,
Yeah, we're free. You can watch us for free. So we are free. How is everybody today? It has been a nice, relaxing, but busy week.
yeah,
hasn't it?
It has been. It has been. And we're closing in on Halloween. I guess Halloween's what, Thursday?
Yeah.
In the state of Nevada, Halloween is Statehood Day, October 31st, which is also called Nevada Day. Do you have that on the list? No.
No.
And what they did several years ago, they passed a resolution in the state to where they made it a 3-day weekend. So now they take the last Friday before Halloween and designate that Nevada Day. And what they used to do, they used to have a huge parade in Carson City on the 31st.
Nevada Day.
On Nevada Day, on the 31st. And it dwindled and dwindled and dwindled to where there wasn't that many entries in the parade like there used to be years and years ago. And they thought, you know what, let's make this a 3-day weekend, increase tourism. So what they designated Friday as the day off because it's a state holiday, which makes no sense because they don't do anything on Friday. Today, Saturday, they do the parade in Carson City, which has grown immensely because it's always on a Saturday now, the last Saturday of the month. But it's just kind of weird.
It's very weird, especially for a native Nevadan.
She just like all ticked off about it. Like
Yes,
yesterday, people are saying, well, happy Nevada Day. And she goes, it's not Nevada Day. I'm a native Nevadan. It's
Happy
not
day
Nevada.
off.
It's not Happy Day Off Day is what it is.
Yep. Yes, I'm adamant about that. It's
Goodness sakes.
Ugh.
That's all I heard all day yesterday. That's
It's not Nevada Day.
So we're closing in on Halloween. Where do ghosts of movie stars go for Halloween?
No.
To Malibu.
Malibu. Oh, that's a cute one. So we left the campground last Sunday.
Yep.
So tomorrow it would be a week.
Yeah, well, it's been a pleasant week.
Yep.
So
And at first, we were just going to be here at Washoe Lake Washoe Lake State Park
Washoe
for
Lake
just
State
like
Park.
3 nights.
Yeah.
That's what we had hoped.
Yeah.
Because we were waiting for the refrigerator repair guy to get back from his vacation. So when we called him on Wednesday?
Yeah,
On
Wednesday. He said we had to put it off a couple days. It's not a big deal. So
Yep.
we stayed here the full length that we can stay here, which is 7 days in a
Yep.
30-day period.
Tonight will be our last night. We'll have
Yeah,
to-
and we're going to pack up tomorrow and then head to his place and stay on his property while he repairs our second refrigerator. So it's not that big of a deal.
No, it's been nice staying here for a week. We've been
Yeah.
getting to go do things. We've been going for walks and drives.
We've been criticizing the current camp hosts here. We walk around and look at the job they're doing and go, oh my God.
Picking up trash.
They don't pick up trash like we do. They don't rake like we do. They don't take care of the grounds like we do.
Pretty good job, though. They really do. Our site was all raked.
Yes.
It's just when we raked, we made sure we found all the micro trash and picked it up.
Yeah.
I've got a pile on the table, and that's the second pile. I already threw away the first pile of stuff.
Seriously, they just kind of half-ass
Yeah,
rake.
just rake it.
You know.
That's it.
but
They don't rake it to.
We're
pick
not
up
here
stuff.
today to critique camp hosts.
No.
There's
because-
nothing wrong with that. It's just, every camp host has their own way of doing things.
Right, or that's how the job is dictated to them.
And we
so.
were so meticulous about our campground. You know, everybody's got their own way of doing stuff. So.
This is very nice, and it is kept clean.
Oh, it's
We're
a-
just micro picking, that's all.
It's a very nice
It is. Everything's
state
nice
park.
and clean, and
We've got some friends that really love this place. Dan and Jen They just love this park. And now I know why. And I don't think they've been here since they upgraded it. You know, we've got power now in loop number 1. They give you electricity. You have to pay an extra $10 a night.
But it's worth it.
But it's worth it for old farts like me because I can camp for free anyway because I've got the annual pass for $30.
So it's not really free.
Yeah, I mean,
you have to amateurize it out.
Here we go.
Hey,
Who
that's
are
your
you?
word.
Who are you?
We've flipped personalities here somewhere along the way. Yep. But it has given us a chance to go check out other things, places we haven't been or haven't been to in a long time. Like, I think it was like Tuesday or something.
Yeah, we went to Bowers Mansion.
No.
Oh.
First we went to Dayton.
Sorry.
We went to go look at the other state park that's nearby.
Yeah, there's another one real close here.
Yeah, trying to see how we can maximize our length of time in the Reno area and places that we can stay. So we know we'll stay up in Truckee again, not as camp hosts, but as guests.
That'll be 14 days.
Yep, so we can do that. We can do a week here. And then
we've got, there are several Boondockers welcome locations in the Reno area now. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. 3 of them look really good, and so we could just hop around and get another week to 2 weeks. So when we come back to the area, we don't have to camp host, and we can stay almost a month and visit all friends and family and have a great time.
Yeah. So it's just been nice. The day we went to the Dayton State Park to go check it out, it's very tiny. There's only 10 sites.
They're small sites,
and they're
too.
Small. There are maybe 2 that we think we could fit in.
We did see a Class A in that park.
One of them, yeah.
But it was wedged in there.
Yeah, and coming through the trees and stuff is kind of tight too.
Yeah.
Well, the brush, that one wasn't too bad. It was the Davis Creek County Park that we went through that the trees are really close together coming through. But we got the oil changed in the truck, went and had a meal that day. And then the next day, Mom and my Aunt Muriel came to visit. They had just gotten back from Massachusetts. They were there for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so they came out here and visited for a little bit. And then that same night, or that same day, we went to go visit our daughter Jolene and the grandsons. And we even got to see Scott, our son-in-law. We went there to go pick up mail, basically.
Yeah.
Because we knew we weren't going to be in Truckee, we had some stuff sent to her house.
Yeah.
So that worked out good. She was our little post office. So when we get home and we're sitting here, we're eating dinner and watching something on the computer. We've been using that as our TV because we didn't unpack the trailer at all. And we get this really, really stern knock on the door. We look at each other. Tom says, "What did we do wrong?" And I said, "Nothing."
You just knew by the sound of the knock that it was an official knock. It wasn't like a neighbor camper or anything like that.
Yeah, it wasn't a tap, tap, tap. It was a boom, boom, boom. I was like, whoa, what the heck?
And I just freaked out, and I'm like, what the hell did we do wrong?
Oops. So I grab hold of Bear's harness so that she doesn't go bolting out the door. And Tom opens the door, and the person says, "Are you the camp host?"
Deep voice.
And we're like, I'm inside. I couldn't see who it was.
And I turn around and look at her real quick and turn back around to this person, and I went, "No." And then I just was shocked. It's a sheriff, a Washoe County sheriff's officer standing there, and I did a double take, and I'm like, "Rudy!" He's a friend of mine.
It was a friend of ours.
Used to work with me in radio in Reno around the, I guess I can say this, around the turn of the century.
Yeah.
You know, late 90s, early 2000s. And
Rudy was instrumental in helping get us together.
there was 2 people, Rudy and Adam.
Yeah.
Adam was the promotions director, and Rudy did the midday show on the Bull in Reno, which is a country station.
So we won't get into the whole story.
No.
That's just... So it was a good friend of ours, and it was just kind of funny because we both looked at each other like, what the heck, man? What do we do?
What did we do wrong?
What's going on, you know? Another thought that flickers in your mind is there's a lot of fires going on in California, and this area could be very prone to it. It's like, you know, is somebody with their campfire start a fire? But no, it was a friend of ours, so it was really fun to see him. That was cool.
Halloween. Who does a mummy take out on a date?
Daddy?
Any old girl he can dig up.
Kind of like you, huh? So, like Tom said, as being camp hosts previously, we watch things, see things going on. So this site across from us, we've got these orange cones blocking the driveway, meaning don't go in here. It's blocked off.
Yeah, they're doing work on the site. Something's not right with the site. It's can't use it.
So these people come, and the neighbor next to them says something. Oh, it's all right. Just move the cones. It's just something with the water or whatever. Yeah, move them. Yeah. So they do. They moved the cones and pulled into the site. And we're like, oh my gosh. Well, the ranger did come around and give them a talking to. Didn't make them leave though, so we don't know what the total story is. We just know that it was blocked off with cones, and you don't go moving cones and just pull right in. The cones are there for a reason.
We're guessing something was wrong with all these sites have been redone. They put in power, 50 amp, and I think they put in the water. I don't know if the water was here already or not.
It all looks new.
But something was wrong with the water, is what we're assuming, because the post had, a hole dug down underneath.
Yeah, that one and the one next to it, they were both blocked off.
Who knows? But we were freaked out when they moved the cones and just took over the spot. Like,
why wouldn't you stop and ask the camp host?
Hello? Mr. and Mrs. Camp host, is there really something wrong with it? Nope. They just move it and back in and take it over.
We were like, oh my gosh. So, I don't
know.
The
inner camp host in us was coming out.
Yeah. We need to knock that off, too, because
we're done.
We're done. So we just sit back. I mean, we didn't go over there and say, you really shouldn't do that. We were good about that. We kept our mouth shut, but we're over here watching in horror.
Goodness sakes.
So what do we do on Thursday?
So wait a minute. Why don't skeletons go trick-or-treating? Because they have no body to go with.
These sound like jokes that Max would tell you.
Next.
It's our grandson. Well, what did we do on Thursday?
What did we do on Thursday?
We went for a Sunday drive on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, we did, because we can.
Because we can.
And that's when we went to Bowers Mansion.
Yes. Yep. So, across the lake in Washoe Valley, there's this area called Franktown Road. And it's all these big ranches and these big, beautiful homes. And so it's always fun to drive through there. And right now, the autumn leaves are really pretty. So it was a beautiful drive. We did see some sad areas where there had been a fire a few years ago that's still scarred, and we saw the emptiness of where a house used to be, and they haven't been able to rebuild. We did see a couple houses that were in the process of rebuilding.
Yeah.
But it is always scary and sad.
As a little bitty kid, she went swimming at the Bowers Mansion original pool.
Nuh-uh. No, I'm not that old. That's not true. But we did always peer through the fence, going, oh, that's where those people used to swim in. That was their swimming pool. So, very historical Nevada historical family.
Beautiful place. This whole valley is beautiful. It's just south of Reno and about 4.5, 5 miles north of Carson City, and maybe 10 miles south of Reno. Something like that. Of course, Reno's encroaching on it now.
Yeah, it is.
So it may not even be that far.
Yeah, not anymore. But it is. We used to go picnics there at Bowers, and also at Davis Creek, which is a county park. There is a small campground and a picnic area, and we would always go there on July 4th, which is my brother's birthday. We would always go there for picnics, and occasionally for Father's Day, and my dad's birthday always is June 20th, so it always fell around Father's Day. So we would go picnic there and barbecue, and it was just kind of fun driving through the area where I spent so much time as a kid.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful, beautiful area.
Yeah.
And then my daughter Ashley, she took swimming lessons there at Bowers one summer.
Yep.
So it was kind of cool to have her do that. And I posted a picture on my Facebook page of the Bowers Mansion, and she noticed right away. She says, "Is that Bowers?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Yep."
I used to take her down there for swimming lessons and then come back and pick her up. That was in the very beginning of this one.
This one. Yep. So then yesterday was Friday, obviously, because it's Saturday. Mom came up for a visit by herself. She wanted to stay a little bit longer and visit some more. So
you guys made jewelry, played with your
beads,
little beads.
Yep. So we did that for a while, and then we went and took her to lunch.
A late birthday lunch for Mom.
Yeah, because she actually left for Massachusetts on her birthday.
Yeah.
We left the night before, but anyway.
That
she was
fun.
in Massachusetts.
It was a fun day.
So it was. It was a nice day. And we came back and I did some more jewelry stuff because I needed to finish some earrings that I was making for her. And
weather's been spectacular here. It's been in the 70s every day, and it was close to 80 yesterday. It's supposed to be close to 80 today, but that's the end of it. Tomorrow's high, after it's supposed to be like 79 today, tomorrow's high is only supposed to be about 43, 44, and then it's supposed to be in the single digits at night.
Woohoo!
Next week. So
time to head south.
Time to say, yeah, we're going to be...
As that fridge gets fixed, pew!
We're out of here. But in the meantime, I'm headed to the Walmart today, and I'm going to find us a little space heater to throw in the basement because single digits is just too darn cold to run even with the propane furnace. So I'm going to have a little electric furnace going on down there.
We'll just be wearing sweatshirts and blankets inside because we won't be able to have it as warm inside.
It's just one of those cold snaps coming down. I know they're getting dumped on in Montana with snow, and this big surge of cold air is coming down out of Canada. Those crazy Canadians are bringing the cold air with them.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Those that just entered the United States a few days ago, bringing their Canadian weather with them.
So
at the Washoe Lake State Park, they also have an equestrian loop, so you can camp there and you can bring your horses and you can ride, and you can ride your horses here and down to the lake and all that. So, our brother-in-law Kurt, our address, our domicile, is my sister's place because we go and stay there too. And anyway, so he brought his horse out. And then he came riding around to come see us, so that was kind of fun. And what's funny is their horse kind of looks like the wild horses that were here. We were hoping somebody would ask us about him, and we'd say, "Oh yeah, he just grabbed a saddle and threw it on one of these horses, and he's just riding it."
He's just walking around with a saddle on his back, trying to find a horse.
Waiting for the wild horse to come by, because there's wild horses that come through here, and so there's always a few of them around. But we went. They're not saying much.
We're done.
Just your boo jokes.
We're pretty done.
Went for a walk down to the lake yesterday for the sunset.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
That was fun.
It was nice. Yep. A couple of reminders.
Yeah. A couple of reminders. Go ahead. This is the Lori show today. Go ahead. We've got a contest going on. I'm going to link the video. If you go #beautiful on the video that's linked up above in this corner right there and in the description, you could win an annual Old Farts Pass. No. What's it called?
America the Beautiful
America
Pass.
the Beautiful Pass. We've got one to give away. We will announce the winner a week from today on November 2nd. So you have all week to go watch that video. It's like a 2-minute video.
Yep.
And then just comment #beautiful in the comments.
Only on that video.
Not this video, on that video.
Yeah.
And you're in the running, and then we'll announce the winner a week from today. We also have stuff that we're... Shirts.
T-shirts.
Sweatshirts.
Sweatshirts. Hoodies.
Sweatshirts with hoods.
Sizes small to 3XL.
Yeah.
And sorted colors.
And that's in the description below. You can click the link and go to bonfire.com and check out our stuff there.
You have until November 2nd to order them.
Yeah.
And they will be printed because we have enough orders. Thank
Yep.
you so much to all of you that have
Yes.
already ordered one.
So
We love
cool.
you. That's so cool. We
Yeah.
can't wait to see everybody in their See Ya
Yeah.
shirts. And then November 12th, they're supposed to be mailed out, shipped out.
Yes.
So you should have them
By
before Christmas.
Christmas, if you want to use
Yeah.
them as a gift or something like
Yes.
that. So check that out in the description below. And that's about it, isn't it?
I think so. That was a busy week, like I said, but it was still relaxing.
When does a ghost eat breakfast? In the moaning. And it's moaning right now.
That was a stretch.
It's moaning. I'm hungry. Woo! Float yourself in there and get it cooking.
Float, huh? Alrighty. You know, I'm just waiting for the day when your 3 meals consist of oatmeal for breakfast, tapioca for lunch, and Jell-O for dinner. Yep. So you better be careful how you treat me now, because I'm the one that's going to be taking care of you soon.
Nurse Cratchit.
Oh, I will be. See
See
ya.
ya.
Have a great week, you guys.
Cratchit yourself up in there.
Oh, Cratchit, you won.